Alright folks, thanks for checking in Stormtopia.com and the Stormtopia.com Facebook page for daily weather update right now. Taking a look at the national radar imagery, you can see a major storm is making its way through the northern tier of the United States. Those blues are heavy snow from the Dakotas straight to Pennsylvania, and even blizzard conditions now through the upper Midwest, causing a very disruptive impact right now across the nation that is shifting eastward. I'll zoom in on the radars out of the Ohio Valley right now. You can see the heavy snow, actually even some thunder falling with it, and that snow increasing in intensity over Pennsylvania right now, as well as a lot of the interior Northeast going to be getting in on it. I'll zoom you on in here. You can see Pennsylvania, the Lehigh, back through eastern and central getting rain, but further west in the higher elevations, you are getting snow at this point, and it's heavier the further west you make your way out, and it is at times falling at several inches an hour. Okay, the snow is, and also that mixed precipitation really not making it much easier to drive on the roads than snow is. And look at some of this. This is a radar scan out of southeast Michigan right now. Those yellows are where some of the heaviest precipitation is falling. Very, very intense, up to an inch to an inch and a half an hour. Okay, so if that's falling as rain, then you can just imagine how heavy that would be falling as snow. Definitely several inches an hour, and that's all shifting east and going to be causing a very disruptive impact tomorrow morning across the northeastern portion of our nation. For details on that, let's take a look at the NAM model, which has been my model of choice this entire event. So here we are at the 6C. You see the whites indicating snow from southern Minnesota all the way back into the interior northeast. Those light whites indicating the heaviest snow from southern Michigan spreading back through the eastern Great Lakes, and by 12Z that shifted off into the northern portion of the megalopolis, spreading back through southern New England. Meanwhile, mix and rain showers for a lot of the mid-Atlantic, really not faring too well on this event, but you see a new disturbance forming back into the heartland. That will become our next little storm for the northeast. Alright folks, but here we can see it's developing. It's gone by the mid to late morning, and it's afternoon. Looks like a brief break in the action. I say break in the action because you make your way out to the evening hours. That storm we were watching in the heartland is developing with snow across the northern Ohio Valley. Meanwhile, mix in the lower and mid. Meanwhile, by the time we make our way to early morning Tuesday, that snow is making its way across heavily into the northeast. However, it should be done by the time we make our way out to the late morning hours and into the afternoon. We should be free of storms finally across the northeast. However, of course, in terms of total snowfall accumulations, this is what we're going to be looking at here, coating to 3 inches from central and southern New England south, then 4 to as much as 9 inches for central and northern New Jersey, then 9 to as much as 15 inches of snow, in some spots even getting up to 18 inches from the northern portions of Pennsylvania, interior Pennsylvania, northeastern Ohio, into the eastern Great Lakes. So definitely going to be a whopper for the interior, not so bad along the coast. Stay tuned for details.